Good morning, everybody, and thank you, Eric, for the fantastic introduction. We are super excited to be here today to demonstrate to you the worldwide premiere of Nutmeg. My name is Nick Hungerford, co-founder and CEO. This is John O'Hay, head of user experience. Nutmeg is an online discretionary investment manager. We aim to help people make smart investments and to build towards a successful financial future. It's 2012, and everybody has the right to expect an intelligent, diversified online portfolio. At Nutmeg, we consider that to be a basic requirement, not a premium add-on. Nutmeg is based on 2 years of user-centric design research, and we hope that that shines through in everything that we show you today. For our demonstration, we're going to use Jono as our example user. From the profile information that he's completed, we know Jono's in his early 30s, I won't reveal exactly how old, and that he's just had his first child, a baby boy called Lewis. We understand that people tend to focus on finance at times of key life events, like getting married or having a baby. So this is a perfect time for Jono to be using Nutmeg. Now, Jono doesn't want to simply put his money under the mattress. He's too intelligent for that. But he's also self-aware and understands that to construct and maintain a suitable portfolio may be either too time-consuming or too expensive for him. So this one page, intuitively, is all that Jono needs to set up a fund. Our research has also shown us that people don't necessarily like to pot all of their monies into one bucket. They like to break things out into individual goals. Now, these could be specific goals, like saving for a wedding or saving for a home, but they could also be more general things, like saving for a rainy day. In this case, Jono is going to be saving for Lewis's education. So he selects this as his goal and gives it a name. He's going to choose £50,000 as a target amount, and because Lewis has just been born, 18 years is the duration of the goal. Next, Jono is going to understand and think about how much he wants to contribute. He decides to put £3,000 of his savings in, and £100 a month from his salary. Now, immediately on the screen, you're going to be able to see what would happen if Jono tucked this money away under the mattress. He's not going to hit his goal. So he appreciates that he needs to take on a little bit of risk in order to earn that excess return. So the next question Jono is going to answer is how much risk he wants to take on for this specific goal. Nutmeg automatically shows him, based on the predicted portfolio returns, the likely outcomes. The dark green line in the middle showing him what he can expect, and the top and the bottom of the graph showing him what might happen if things go well or poorly. At any stage, Jono can refer to the pull-out guide. This is different for every page and helps people understand the screen that they're experiencing, as well as general financial matters. Now let's assume that Jono's happy with what he's set. If at any time he drifts off from the goal, Nutmeg will show a pop-up which says how you can get back on track. Now in this case, he's got two options. The first is to extend the time frame, which is unlikely because Lewis isn't going to get any younger, or he can choose to increase the contributions that he's got. He does this, comfortable that he can afford a little bit more, and gets put back on track. So Jono clicks Get Results. He wants to see what Nutmeg's developed for him. But before he does, we've got to make sure that this portfolio is suitable. And Nutmeg checks off, against the profile information that he's completed, whether it's affordable and appropriate for him. Now in this case it is, so Jono can move forward. Dynamically, he's shown what portfolio we recommend for him. Now this portfolio is built using modern portfolio theory and all the latest financial wizardry. And Jono can click through it by continent, by sector, by asset allocation. He can also check the actual holdings that we might put in there for him and see past performance as well as predicted returns. Now it's only a few more clicks for Jono, as he's already set up a direct debit, to get this fund activated. And if he were to do that, Nutmeg would carry out the initial trades and rebalance for him, automatically, at least once a month, and free of charge. But he chooses, on this occasion, to save the fund for later because he would like to discuss it with his wife. And Jono takes us to the heart of the application, his overall savings and investments. Now, Jono can see his dashboard with one easy view. He can see the amount he's contributed, and he can see the returns that he's got. On the left-hand side, he can see his count of nutmegs. Nutmegs are like air miles for investing. They are an innovative way of helping you with fees. The more nutmegs you collect, the lower your fees become. Scrolling down, we can see all of the different pots that Jono has created. Remember, he doesn't want to bucket his money. Now, we also understand that as well as different pots, people like to assign different risk tolerances to different parts of their money. So, for example, you might be more risky with money that you get from a bonus than you would from a salary. And that's reflected because each one of these goals creates an individual portfolio. Nutmeg allows Jono to dig deep into any one of these portfolios at any time. He can see the holdings, he can see the projections, he can see things that are really smart. But he can also see, with complete transparency, how much he's paying in fees. And Nutmeg shows you how much of the return you've generated has been eaten in fees, and we hold our hands up and say, this is what's happening. Coming out of that screen, let's summarize. Nutmeg produces diversified online portfolios for people. We aim to get everybody saving and investing in a smart, intelligent way. The system is intuitive and extremely user-friendly. We rebalance and construct portfolios free of transaction costs. I'd love to invite you to our booth. We'd appreciate all your feedback on this, and we'd love to show you some of the other stuff that is exciting that we've got going on, such as how to investigate your financial personality. It's a sincere pleasure to present Nutmeg to you today, and thank you very much.